Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to episode 48 of Only by the Regens with Liverpool. So we're ready to start our 7th season in this series. There's 3 seasons left, so it should come to an end about 2024, I think. So it'll be interesting, then you can download the save and enjoy it yourselves, which will be cool. So our transfer budget is looking rather healthy, as you'd expect, but it's looking a bit more chunky than usual. That's because we have sold a few players that are not really going to be part of our team anymore. And, yeah, you're going to be sad about one of them. Charlie Boober's gone to City for a whopping 55 million. City seem to be wanting my players. And, if they're willing to offer 55 fucking million for him, he played 2 games last year. He had, 3 in all. So it's like, 55 million, man. What the fuck? But, obviously I was a bit skeptical at first, like, selling him, but, when a team's interested, I tried to get them, like, scare them off, but with City, you can't ever scare them off if they're interested in a player who's not transfer listed. You could literally ask for anything, and they'll either try and give it to you in monthly installments, or they'll go to the maximum. For Boober, in this case, it was 55 million cash. So they've signed Igor, offers for 60 million, and Boober for 55. And, Boober, because we didn't play him much last season, his current ability was stuck at 2.5 stars, and his potential ability had dropped. So that was his, he had reached his current ability, his maximum potential. He can still improve up to the age of 24, of course, but his technical's pretty shit. They're pretty average. So to get 55 million for a player we're not going to use in this 3-5-2 is pretty good, I mean, we signed him for 550k from Standard, and if we look how much we signed Igor for, we signed Igor for 350k. So you're looking at what, 900k, and we sold them for an amount of 150 million. So that is some pretty good business, if you ask me. That is decent. So Guardiola's still the manager. He's been there about 2 years now. That's interesting. So there's a few other sales as well. We sold a few regens that are never going to make it in our team. Huerta, who I didn't really want to sell, but I kind of, obviously I've got Coutinho at Cam. I've got Cresswell, who I really want to mould because he's like a local. He could be the next Gerrard, couldn't he? He's a Cam. He's got good leadership for his age, and he's from Liverpool. So I've kind of got my heart set on moulding him into something good. So Huerta, even though he does look fantastic with his technique, his passing, his first touch, his vision, look at his strength as well. We got rid of him for about 20.5 million now. That can rise to about 31 million, I think, if all these happen. And I think all in all, that's a good deal. We also sold Wisdom to QPR for 20 million. And they've not even registered them, man. I mean, QPR are the new moneybags of the division, because they've got a new tycoon, who happens to be Canadian. But, yeah, they spent a fair bit of money. They spent nearly 60 million. Questionable signings, like. I mean, I don't think I would have signed Wisdom for 20 million if I had 60 million to spend. But, Win Coyle does what he wants, I guess. They also signed this guy from us. Again, his potential was pretty crap. Yeah, he was nowhere near what he could have been, and 7 million at the end of the day, so I'm happy with that. Let's go back to Liverpool. Anyone else? Yeah, Bernard, you've got all sorts here. You've got Diop. I think Diop was one of the players we made a loss on, but it was only about 500k, 600k. Yeah, you got a few players here. We've started loaning out people for loan fees as well, because they're good enough to do that now. So it, adds up. Like Harding's on loan at, he looks fantastic, doesn't he now? He's 21. He could be another one of our players, another one of our strikers, but I've kind of got my four at the moment that I like. But, loaned him for the season. He can't play against us. We got 2.2 million from it. Happy days. Fernandinho has gone to Espanyol, except he's not gone through normal means. He's gone for 1 million, so that's sweet. Givea has gone to Hamburg for 1 million over the season. Hirosi's gone to Chievo for $1 million. And Antonio Marcos has gone to Granada for $1 million. And the other ones have been loaned out for free. So ins, obviously we had that 2.8k regen dude who's loaned it back to Russia, to Cuban. Richard signed him from Santos. He is currently wanted by Valladolid even, but I think we're going to keep him for the season because our centre-back situation at the moment is pretty grim, and you'll see why in a minute. So, let's have a look at the other transfers for the other clubs. Let's go all the way up to Arsenal. So they signed Kungolo from Real Madrid. Have a quick look at him. He starts off at Feyenoord, doesn't he? So he looks pretty decent. And they signed this guy, Ladislav Krejci. I can't pronounce that. I'm guessing that's the Czech Republic, yeah. So he looks really good, doesn't he? But I've never really heard of him, to be honest. He starts off at Sparta Prague, so he went to Napoli for free, and then they've made a whopping 30.5 million on him in 2 seasons. So he may be one to look at, I guess. You know, at the start of your save, depending on how much he's worth. But yeah, it's a decent one, isn't it? Down to Villa, standard stuff there. Cardiff, Higuain. What? Higuain's now at Cardiff. Interesting. Look at that, 65 million though. How can you how can you warrant paying that much and then, you know, the return was just not there. Incredible. Signed Yao Martino as well. Interesting. Very, very strange. Chelsea, at Campos, they signed De Bruyne back. So they signed Van Ginkel and De Bruyne back. They signed, I'm guessing that's a regen. Yeah. Signed Kingsley Coman for 9.5 million. That's really cheap. He hasn't been playing for Juventus. But that is a decent signing for them. Obviously, a few outs as well. Crystal Palace, they signed one of my regens. But Antonio Valencia is now 35. Everton, yeah, Mo Salah, a few other players. Fulham, again, signed a good regen from United for a chunky fee. Obviously there's us. But City, who obviously keep spending loads. They signed Nuri from Ajax, who looks pretty good, doesn't he? They signed Laporte from Monaco for, again, 44 million. So they've invested heavily. They've invested 99 million on their defence, on 2 players for the defence. That is amazing. United, this guy is a striker from Roma. Interesting. He signed another, I think this is, yeah, it's a regen. So it looks okay. His value's quite high. Christig, signing him for a 20.5 million. He must start the game off at Inter. And Josh Murphy, who's now valued at 28 million, signed him from Norwich. Good stuff. Middlesbrough, Gylfi Sigurdsson. Zaha is now playing for Newcastle. Norwich, Berahino and Dele Alli. Interesting. Notts Forest. It's a guy who played for Arsenal the other day. I think. Yeah. You got QPR obviously spending loads. Questionable signings though. Lingard. A few others. Reading. Signed a bit of experience here. Vargas, they signed Enzo Perez and they signed Milner. Southampton have signed Javier Pastore and Luis Gustavo and Zuccolini. So have a look at these. Quite old players now. Tottenham, signed no one really. West Ham, Declan John. Again, no one really. Wolves, James Chester. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So you are up to date now on. Actually, I'll quickly flick through the managers in case you want to know that. It's going to be a long episode, this one, guys. But you know, at least you're up to date. So you got Emery. He's been at Arsenal a while, I think. Yeah, 5 years. You've got Gary McAllister at Villa. Martin Jol's at Cardiff. Mourinho's still at Chelsea. Ian Holloway's at Palace. Roberto Martinez is still at Everton. You've got Tommy Wright at Fulham. Obviously me. Guardiola at City. Koeman still at Man United. He's been there a while, I think. Yeah, nearly 5 years. Interesting. Middlesbrough manager is Kenny Jackett. Newcastle is that Mexican dude. Norwich, Neil Ardley. Forest is still Stuart Pearce. QPR's obviously Owen Coyle. And Pochettino is still, I was going to say still the manager of Reading. Good God. But yeah, he's been there a year. Southampton, Russell Slade. Tottenham, Mark Hughes. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is at West Ham. And Wolves is Phil Parkinson. So there you go, you are up to date. Let's have a look at the Premier League preview, even though we're not going to play the Premier League in this episode. But still nice to see. There we go. So us, we are actual favourites this time, as you'd expect for last season's performance. And then you've got Chelsea, United, City, Arsenal, Spurs and Everton. Let's have a little look at the Championship. So you got Watford. I don't know why I said Watford. You've got West Brom, Sunderland down there. You've got Leicester down there. Let me see. You've got Burnley, Hull. Interesting. Stoke. What is Sunderland like? So since they got relegated in the first season, they've become a awkward Championship club. And they are massively in debt for the value. Woo. Okay, so we're going to play Chelsea. And we're going to play Lyon. And obviously Chelsea's in the Community Shield and Lyon are in the European Super Cup. Sweet. So they're going to play 4-2-3-1. Do we want to... do we play 4-2-3-1? Because 3-5-2 against a team like Chelsea is pretty suicidal, if you ask me. Against 4-2-3-1, trust me. So we're going to go for the 4-2-3-1. We are going to play... Who are we going to play? We're going to play Flanagan. We're going to play Flanagan at left back because our right back is... Yeah, Moreno's not fit. Neither's Wellington, really. But he's going to have to step in there. Actually, no, that dude can't he? Guy that's actually there. Yeah, you can do a job there. That's fine. You got Lorenzini and Sarr. Markovic at Cam, Diana, Sterling and Ball. That's fine. Yeah, because you got Villa and Coutinho both on international duty for a bit and Baldasar's injured. So that's okay. So let's go into the game. 23. Doesn't really matter. 25. And we'll give him number 19. Right, let's just sort this out first. Put it on goals. Send assistant. Yeah, they are playing a 4-2-3-1. So the team is massively different, isn't it? They've got Callum Chambers. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I'm probably not happy with closing down those two, though. And there we go. We are off. Hopefully we can win the Community Shield this year. Certainly got the players too. Sandoval's, the reason he's not playing as well is because he's unfit. So we'll probably play against Lyon. Got an early chance here though. Diana. I don't know why it's lagging. Why are you lagging? What the hell? Did you see that lag? What's that about? Why is it lagging? Is everything lagging? Oh my days. Let me see if it sorts itself out. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't even see it. Right, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll be back in a sec. I'll try to sort it out. We just took the lead through Sasha Ball, and I can't even celebrate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please work. Please. As it froze. Oh, my days. We're just gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to stop the recording, and come back at the end of the game. That's the only way I can think of doing it, and then hope it sorts itself out. So I'm sorry about this, guys, but I don't really want to start the recording and then have to, play the game and then reload, because it affects the result, doesn't it? So bear with me. Okay, so we're actually back, and I think it's sorted now. I had to restart Fraps, which is never good. But that was really frustrating because it was a decent game. You missed the first goal, unfortunately. It was Sasha Ball. My voice, I tried to come back. I closed a few applications and stuff. But it ended up being Fraps, I think, just fucking it up. So you missed, like, the last recording was completely fucked. It was laggy. I don't even know whether I'm going to stick that in the video, actually. I probably won't, because it was just completely and utterly fucked. I may stick the end of it in. But I'll show the goals again, because we got Lorenzini here taking a free kick. Markovic passes the ball, and it makes it 1-0. Happy days. I'll just do, yeah, I'll just, oh. You know what would be better to do? Do the team talk, and then just view goals. So we'll leave the game. I could have just viewed highlights there. But what a nightmare start to the season. I mean, we won the Community Shield, fair enough, but that hasn't happened to me before. So I was a bit puzzled. But goals, there we go. We'll skip the Sasha Ball one. And hopefully the Lyon game runs smoothly. Well, yeah, we'll skip this one. So they equalised through Diego Costa there. And I think this is just after Nkulu got sent off. Literally a minute later, Hazard just skips through our defence and scores. Somehow in the near post there. But then we did peg one back through Sacco. They're just tapping it in. And then we had a penalty through Bolt. And then we got our last goal. I can't remember. Yeah, it was Diana. Smashes it into the top corner. So it was a decent game, all in all. It's a bit frustrating that happened, but can't do anything about it now. We'll have to move on. And hope that the Lyon game runs smoothly. Because what a nightmare that would be if my laptop collapsed 7 seasons in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. Right, so Lyon won the Euro Cup. We'll have a little look at the squad. Real quick. Controversial red card. Wasn't that controversial? Yeah, we'll purchase up for him. So, Lyon's squad looks like this. Value-wise, Irving Lozano, who always seems to come good, starts off in Mexico, so he'll be a good signing. Start your save. Obviously, Umtiti there, Halovic, the Regen, Mauro Gonzalez. So there's a few good players. So Lyon definitely have a few good players in the squad. So it should be an interesting game. I mean, we just beat Chelsea. Hopefully they don't play the 4-2-3-1. I hate playing the 3-5-2 against the 4-2-3-1. They just have, it's kind of a 50-50 game. I don't mind it so much against the lesser teams, obviously, because we can overpower them. But, with a team like Chelsea, they're going to create a lot of chances. So it's not worth it, really. Right. We're just going to go there. Is it starting to lag again? Oh, fuck. This game, man. What is going on? What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. This is just so laggy. What's it doing? So I've just had to pause it again. So I'm really, really sorry, but I'm not sure what to do. I think Fraps is the problem. I may have to start recording with a different capture thingy. But hopefully it'll manage to get through this game. It's just really frustrating. We haven't even looked at what Lyon's going to play. Yeah, we'll play the 3-5-2 against that. We're going to quick pick it. I'm just worried because I don't know whether it's my laptop. I don't know whether... Because Fraps has been fine, really, for me. So, yeah, for it to suddenly go all unreliable on me is a bit frustrating, to say the least. So, we've got a few players still tired from the Chelsea game. But we're going to go with this anyway. It's going to rock on. I'm scared it'll start lagging again, because this will probably be the worst episode ever if it starts lagging again. Send assistant, yes. Right, we're going to apply advice there. No, that's not what we want to do. We want to mark him tightly always. And we want to go... We're just going to have to leave off 3D replays just for this episode until I sort things out. Because it's baffling, it really is. And this pitch is really fucking tiny. Look how, like, squeezed it looks. What? It's usually up to about there. How fucking squeezed it looks. So Leon had the first chance of the game. Hopefully we can come back in this and start dominating. Right, Lorenzini, Sterling, Sandoval. Oh, what a finish! Look at that, his first goal of the season. Smashed it into the top corner. I'm happy with that. Thank God it's not lagging. Don't want to jinx myself. It's a tragedy. Right, Sacco. Jean. Ball win that one. Sandoval. Oh, nearly knocked it onto him. Come on, Richard. Obviously his debut there. I've kind of plonked him in. Ball. Sasha Ball. Oh, just wide. Oh, Herring's there. Oh, what a finish! What the fuck? Maybe I'll listen to him then, yeah. Jesus Christ. He absolutely smashed that one home. Wasn't expecting that. Come on, I want to reply. Diana. Ball. 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 Renzini. How did that go in? It was an own goal by Kempf. I'll take it. Just right after he scored that. Absolute beauty as well. Come on, Lorenzini. Sterling. Come on, deal with him. Looks a bit dangerous, doesn't he? Wow, good defending by Sterling. Come on, Sandoval, you've got loads of pace. Gets tackled though. Got Sa. Got a few players who started the game on like 80%, high 80%. But Sandoval, that's a lovely tramp. It's fantastic. Sandoval makes it 3-1. Happy days. It's just strange not having to wait for the 3D replays. But yeah, this episode hasn't gone as planned, as you may have guessed. But hopefully you've stuck around and watched it. When things go wrong... Oh, Markovic has just missed an open goal! What is he doing? Yeah, when things go wrong, I don't... You know, I could have stopped recording and just recorded the start of the season, obviously. But I never like reload or anything. Because it affects what's meant to happen. Oh, Sterling. Fantastic. 4-1. We're absolutely dominating Lyon at the moment. Sandoval, good knockdown. Markovic. Lorenzini. Sa. Markovic. Sandoval. Oh my god, everything's going in. It's another own goal. It's a second own goal. It's the second own goal in the game. We're winning 5-1. We may have to see their goal again though, because I did like that one. That was decent. Everything seems to be working so far. I mean, happy days. Come on, Jean. Good catch. Come on, Sacco. Thankfully, it looks like it's not going to lag anymore. Diana. It must have been Fraps then. Oh, what? Was that by Jean? What is Herings doing there? Sliding away. Like a snake. And he's got another goal. This guy's pretty good. We feel it was offside. Didn't look offside, to be fair. Come on, deal with that, Richard. Get in, son. Come on, Sacco. What's he dallying on the ball for there? Oh my god, this guy's just... what's he doing? He's unbelievable. He shoots, he scores. Simple as that. Holy shit. Right, we'll bring on Turnbull for Sandoval. He's looking a bit tired. Anyone else? No, that's fine for now, I guess. We're going to tell the team to concentrate once that change does happen. Because for some reason, we've got 3 players marking Herings, but he seems to be ripping us a new fucking arsehole at the moment. Come on, Lorenzini. Let's make it 6. Kill the game off. Lorenzini. Ball. Yes, there we go. Got a little clap in there too. Sasha Ball's third goal of the season already. Oh my god, are they going to make it 6-4? Deal with it. My god, our defending has been dreadful in this game. Right, Saka is going to come off because he's tired. Oh, you serious? We don't have... Oh, I should have checked these things, you see. I was all over the place with everything going wrong with the episode. We haven't got a centre-back on the bench. Fantastic. Leon have got a good team. Oh my god, he nearly scored his 4th goal against us. What a weird game this has been. We've had 31 shots, 19 on target. We're going to make it 7. That's a poor pass by Sterling. Come on, deal with it. Get it back. Win it back. Oh my god, he could have had about 5 or 6. Leon have had 5 clear-cut chances. We've had 3, but we've had 12 half chances. But it seems to be all Leon at the moment. Which is interesting. Come on, Ball. When you got Sasha Ball on your team, look at him go. Ah, it's unlucky. That defense, fuck me, man. Defense looks so dodgy. We miss Villa. Come on, win the ball back. Turnbull. Oh, how's he missed that one? It was a sitter. Right, Sar's absolutely dead there. We'll bring on Henderson. We'll also bring on... yeah, we'll bring off Sterling for Moreno. And we'll play. Oh my days, Leon have created a lot of chances. I wasn't expecting this, to be fair. And he's got 4 goals. Herings, what? What a guy. What is Gonzalez doing there? Oh my day, this defence, man. You can tell it's just been put together. Holy shit. Half-time rating 7, full-time rating 6. We won 6-4, 6.2, 6.3, 6.5. That is pathetic, lads. Let's have a look at that first goal again, though, because that was pretty spectacular. Look at that, he's absolutely smashed it. Let's go on overview. Let's leave the game. And so we managed to win both cups for the second season in a row. Both the Community Shield and the European Super Cup. But this dude's just absolutely tore us a new one. Obviously I'm not going to buy him because I've already got a lot of strikers, but oh my god, he's got 4 goals against us. Plopping in Richard for his debut wasn't the best of ideas, but he's 6'5", look at him, giant. But, you know, it had to be done. It had to be done, and we still managed to get the win. I'm happy with that. Obviously conceding 4 goals is pretty grim, but you know, it's been that kind of episode. Nothing's gone right, but we managed to get the 2 victories. I'm happy about that. I'll be back in October. Hopefully everything will be back the same for tomorrow's episode because, you know, that was weird. So I hope you enjoyed it, even though it's been it's been like start-stop the whole way. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.